that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hit.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in for today's basketball game between the West Washington Senators and the Shoals Lady Jugrocks. We're going to go over some starting lineups going into this game. For the Jugrocks, starting is number 21, Alyssa Howell, number 23, Cassidy Witt, number 50, Ava Smith, number 32, Gracie Shaw, and number 11, Taylor Turpin.
The starters for the Lady Senators will be number 3, Alandra Johnson, number 12, Lexi Griffiths, number 20, Mackenzie Brown, number 22, Madison Brown, and number 40, Riley Hall. The Lady Senators are coached by Matt Myers. .32 Shaw will be jumping for the Jugrocks, and 40 Riley Hall will be jumping for the Senators. Jugrocks control the tip, and it will be Turpin who brings it up for the Lady Jugrocks. Turpin's going to give it off to Howell. Howell kicks it over to Smith, and now Smith's going to go back to Witt. Witt tries to go in the post, but is now going to have to pass it back out for Shaw. They're going to swing it around for Howell. Howell takes a few dribbles. He's going to dribble it all the way back out and set up something. Witt's going to throw it down low. It passes tipped by Hall, but it's going to be recovered by the Jugrocks. Look for the back door right there, but Turpin's just going to have to give it back out for Witt. Witt stops, puts up a three-pointer. It is no good off the front of the rim, and it will be rebounded by the Lady Jugrocks. Smith got it, and now they're going to kick it over. Witt goes inside, puts up the shot, no good off the backboard, and it will be rebounded by Johnson for the Lady Senators. Johnson kicks it ahead for Griffiths. She thought about a three, but she's just going to give it off to Brown. Now they swing it back over to Johnson. Johnson gets a high screen from Hall, kicks it back out for Griffiths, who goes in, puts up the runner, and it is no good. But an offensive rebound by Mackenzie Brown is going to swing it back out. Now it's over to Griffiths on the left wing. Johnson now with it, guarded by Turpin, gives it off. Actually, it looks like the Lady Jugrocks are in a 2-3 zone. Brown gets it in the high post, but kicks it back out. Griffiths just threw it away right there, trying to hit Johnson across the court. 32 Shaw took it away. Now Witt's going to give it off to Howell. Howell throws it down low, and a foul's going to be called on 40 Riley Hall in the post.
Foul on number 40, Riley Hall, her first team charge.
Ball will be taken out underneath the basket. They get it in. Witt looking for somewhere to go, gives it off to Smith up top, kicks it over to Howell. Looks like the Lady Senators are now in a 2-3 zone. Ball's taken away by Mackenzie Brown for the Lady Senators. Now Johnson with it. She brings it up slowly. Now it's onto the wing for Brown. Madison Brown looking for somewhere to go. Gives it off to Johnson up top. Johnson kicks it over and then gets it right back. Now the ball's swung for the corner for Lexi Griffiths. Now I throw it down inside. Mackenzie Brown with it, puts up the shot, and it is good, giving the Lady Senators the first points of the game. Now I give it off to Witt. Witt goes inside and is going to be fouled by 22, Madison Brown.
Foul 22, Madison Brown, her first, the team second.
Turpin will take it out, throws it in, hits the backboard. Now Griffiths gets it for the Lady Senators. She's going to push it ahead, get all the way to the block, thought about a shot, kicks it back out for Johnson at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Lady Senators now up to a 4-point lead. Ball is knocked away there by Griffiths, but it will be Lady Jug Rock's ball. Howell goes into the backcourt and gets the ball. Now Lady Senators are in a 1-3-1 zone. They give it off to Witt now on the left wing. Witt tries to go inside, kicks back out, but it's tipped away, but it will be recovered by the Lady Jug Rocks. Now it's swung back across for Witt. Witt throws it down low, puts up the shot. It is no good. Howell's not going to go to the line, though, for 2 shots. Foul's on 40, Riley Hall. That's her second foul, so looks like 44, Ainsley Nance is going to come in for right here after this first shot. Shot is up and good by Howell.
Substitution will be number 44, Ainsley Nance.
Howell will have one more shot. And gets it to go. Johnson now brings it up for the Lady Senators. Johnson goes right for Brown, kicks it in the corner for Griffiths. Griffiths going to kick it back out, reverse it around for Johnson. Now back out for Mackenzie Brown, looking inside. Johnson's now going to go left, kick it in the corner for Griffiths, puts up a 3-pointer. It is no good off the back of the rim, but an offensive rebound by Mackenzie Brown for the Lady Senators. Now Johnson dribbling around. Now ball is swung back around for Johnson. And now they go in the corner for Griffiths. Griffiths is going to toss it up for Brown. Gets it inside. Mackenzie Brown with it. May have had a shot, but gets it in the corner now. They go down low for Nance, who puts up the shot. It's no good. Will be rebounded by Shaw. And now the Lady Jug Rocks pushing it the other way. Howell with it. Howell steps back on Johnson. Kicks it back around. Shaw puts up a 3-pointer. It is good, giving the Shoals Lady Jug Rocks the lead. Johnson brings it up, gives it off to Brown on the wing. Down into the corner for Griffiths, back up top. They get it inside. Madison Brown with it. Back into the corner. They throw it back into her again. Now she's just going to kick it back out. There's a 3-pointer, and it is good by Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie now with 5 points on the game. Howell with it, guarded by Johnson. I'll give it off to Witt. Witt gets a screen, but will be an illegal screen called on 11 Turpin, and will be the Lady Senators' ball.
Number 11, Taylor Turpin. That's her first, the team's first.
Johnson now with it. Gives it off to Brown, right wing. Now into the corner for Griffiths. He's going to kick it back out. Goes into the middle. Swings it back around for Johnson, who goes to the basket. Gets it blocked away. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out for Griffiths. And now He's going to throw it inside, but it's too high, but it will be controlled by the Lady Senators. Back in the corner, Griffiths with it. Now swings it back out. Johnson now up top with the ball. In the corner now for Griffiths. Swings back to Brown. Now throws it down low. Madison Brown with it. Turns, puts up the shot. It is short, and it will be rebounded by Smith for the Lady Jug Rocks. Howell brings it up again. Picks up a dribble high, but gets the pass off for Turpin. Now she gets it back. Howell now goes left for Witt. Witt guarded by Brown. Throws it down low. Shaw with it. Turns, throws to the other block, and now Smith gets a jump shot from the block to go. Now we have a tie game at 7 with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Johnson's going to kick it left. Now she gets it back. Johnson kicks it in the corner for Griffiths. Kicks it back out. Now they throw it in low for Brown. Kicks back out. Three-pointer by Mackenzie Brown. No good, in and out. Will be rebounded by Shaw. And now she's going to give it off to Howell, who will bring it up. Howell goes right on Johnson. Gets all the way to the corner. Throws it down low. The pass is tipped away by Brown. Mackenzie Brown coming up with the steal, and now Johnson will bring it up for the Lady Senators. Johnson kicks it over to Brown, now into the corner for Griffiths. Mackenzie Brown throws it inside to Madison Brown, kicks it back out. Now Johnson with it up top. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. Lady Senators not appearing to be in any hurry, looking for a good shot. They find the good shot, and Lexi Griffiths gets her first points of the game on the three-pointer out of the corner. Now Turpin brings it up, guarded by Griffiths. They give it off to Howell. Howell kicks it all the way across for Witt. Witt now dribbling around, looking for somewhere to go. And guarded by 22, Madison Brown puts up the runner, and now it's tipped out of bounds, and it will be the Lady Senators' ball. Now two substitutions. One for the Lady Senators is 5 Shelby Griffiths, and for the Lady Jug Rocks is number 42 Hattie Scott. Johnson now with it. 15 seconds on the clock. Johnson gives it off for Lexi Griffiths. 7 seconds on the clock. Madison Brown goes inside, gives it off for Shelby Griffiths, hands it off to Lexi. Lexi gets all the way to the basket and puts up the shot, but it will be the end of the first quarter as the shot is no good. So that will be the end of the first quarter, where Lady Senators lead 10-7. We'll now go to a commercial break and come back for the second quarter.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Welcome back to West Washington for the second quarter of today's game between the Lady Senators and the Lady Jug Rocks. Seems to be an issue though. The scoreboard is turned off, so at the moment can't see the score, but it was 10-7 with the Senators up by 3.
Still looks like they're having problems with the scoreboard. I'm not exactly sure what went wrong. It is back on now, so. like it will be the Lady Jug Rocks ball coming out of the end of the quarter. Actually, no, it will be Lady Senator's ball. Johnson will bring it up. Johnson goes to the right side. Now gives it back to Johnson. Ball's now in the corner for Lexi Griffiths. Griffiths is going to try to go inside. Hands it off to Johnson. Bobbles it but gets it back. Now Shelby Griffiths going to get the ball. Kicks it over to Brown. Now Griffiths back with it. Goes inside. Good pass down low. And the layup is good by 20, Mackenzie Brown. Now double team by Griffiths and Johnson up top. Now I kick it back for the wing. Now another double team. They kick it back out for Witt. Witt looking for somewhere to go. Turpin now gets it knocked away by Johnson, but gets it right back. And now Witt puts up a three-pointer, no good. But an offensive rebound by Turpin, who's going to kick it back out for Howell. Now Witt's going to give it back to Howell. Howell pump fake, and a travel's going to be called. Now Johnson will bring it up again with the Lady Senators up by 5. Johnson goes left side, gives it up to Brown at the top of the key. Brown throws it inside for Mackenzie Brown. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson up top, swings it back over. Now gives it back up to Griffiths up top. Now it's swung all the way over for Madison Brown. Now Shelby Griffiths with it. Madison with the ball now, looking for somewhere to go. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson's going to go right. Looking down low, McKenzie gets it. Puts up a shot. It's maybe been blocked away right there. And now the Jug Rocks will go the other way. Turpin's going to kick it back out for Scott. Scott's not going to give it off to Witt. Witt throws it into the corner now for Howell. Lady Center still in a 2-3 zone. Scott now with it. Gets it knocked away by Griffiths, but it's going to get right back. Turpin's not going to dribble around. Give it off to Howell, who puts up a deep three-pointer. It is no good off the back of the rim. But an offensive rebound by Turpin. And it will be a foul called, and Turpin will go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on 20, Kenzie Brown, her second.
Kenzie Brown called for the foul there.
Line number 11, Taylor Turpin.
First free throw is good by Turpin.
Substitution number
Now 2 substitutions will be 32 Gracie Shaw and 25 Haley Justice. First shot, or second shot, is no good as it is rebounded by Madison Brown. Now Johnson kicks it ahead. Now Johnson's going to get it back on the right side. Going to go left, try to get around Howell, and a foul is going to be called on the floor on Howell.
Foul on 21, that's Alyssa Howell. It's her first, the team's second.
Brown having trouble getting it in. Throws it up top for Johnson. Now gives it off to Griffiths on the wing. Thought about a 3, now a cross-court pass. Shelby Griffiths with it. And now a travel is going to be called on 22, Madison Brown. Now, we're going to go down low for Scott, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and we'll stay with the Lady Jug Rocks. Now Howell goes down low, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's not going to try to push it the other way, now stops and is going to take it up slowly. Gives it off to Lexi on the left side. Now I give it off to Madison, and now it's in the corner for McKenzie. Lexi gives it back to Madison. Madison throws it down low. Swings it back around. Now Lexi Griffiths goes inside, foul will be called on the floor. The foul is called on 11, Turpin. 40 Riley Hall comes in for 5 Shelby Griffiths. Hall has to be careful though with 2 fouls. Also 23 Cassidy Witt comes back in for the Jug Rocks, coming in for 11 Turpin. Try to pass it right down low, but it will be taken away by the Lady Jug Rocks as Witt will not push it the other way. Witt goes all the way into the corner, and a charging foul will be called on Witt. Johnson will now bring it up. Johnson goes right side, now gets it back. He's going to dribble over there now. Looking for the middle, but gives it off to Griffiths in the corner. And Griffiths going to dribble it back out, give it off to Johnson. Now Brown with it, throws it down low for Hall. Hall turns, passes it down low, and it's taken away by Witt. Witt's now going to push it the other way quickly. Puts up the shot about the free throw line. It's no good, rebounded by Brown, but now it's taken away by Witt, and she goes into the post, loses the ball, will be out of bounds. Will be the Lady Jug Rocks ball. Scott will take it out. Kicks it in for Howell. They throw it right down low. It's tipped away by Hall. Now Griffiths is going to push it the other way. Gives it off to Johnson, who puts up the layup, and it's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Shot is blocked, and now it will be a jump ball called, and it will be the Lady Jug Rocks ball. Now Howell will bring it up again. Lady Center's back in their 1-3-1 zone, which they ran for a brief moment earlier. They kick it in the middle. It's just going to be taken away by Madison Brown. Johnson now with it at about the logo. Kicks it over for Griffiths, who puts up a deep 3, and it's good. Lexi Griffiths with another 3. Now a full timeout will be called by the Lady Jug Rocks, so we're going to go to a commercial break.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
Welcome back to West Washington for the matchup between the Lady Jug Rocks and the Lady Senators. It is the second quarter. There's 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, and it's 15-8. Senators are up by 7.
Will be the Lady Jug Rocks ball coming out of the timeout. Looks like Turpin will bring it up now. Turpin gives it off to Scott. Scott's pass is tipped, but it's into the corner for Wood, who puts up a three. It's going to be an air ball, but an offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Turpin for the mid-range jumper. It's no good. And now another offensive rebound for Scott, and now ball goes to the ground, and will be a jump ball call, and will be the Lady Senators' ball. Johnson will now bring it up again, under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now they go for the cutting Brown. They kick it back out for Griffiths. Now Mackenzie Brown with it. Johnson gives it off to Brown, going inside. Madison kicks it back out for Johnson. Johnson's going to dribble in and pick it up inside the free throw line, loses it, and Shaw's going to push it the other way. Shaw stops, gives it off to Scott, gives it off to Witt now for a three-pointer. It is no good off the back of the rim, but an offensive rebound, and Shaw gets the easy layup off the rebound.
Basket by 32, Gracie Shaw.
Shaw now with 5 points. Kinsey now gives it off for Johnson in the corner. Swinging it back around for Griffiths, now back off to Brown. Johnson's going to hand it off for Griffiths, and Griffiths will set something up at the top of the key. Kicks it off for Brown on the left wing. Gets a screen from Hall. Gets another screen. Now gives it off to Griffiths at about the free throw line. Goes inside, puts up the layup. It's no good, and it will be rebounded by the Lady Jugrocks. Now a foul's going to be called on Hall, and that's her third foul.
Foul on number 40, Ryan Hall. First team's fifth. Substitution 44.
Now 44 Ainsley Nance comes in for, and also 50 Ava Smith comes in for 25 Justice. Now Witt's got it on the wing. Goes off. Lady Senators back in a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Turpin now with it. Now Witt's going to get it up top. Minute 10 on the clock now, with the Lady Senators up by 5. Witt goes into the post, and a travel is going to be called, as it will go back over to the Lady Senators. Minute to go now on the clock. Johnson with the ball, gives it off to Griffiths on the left side. Griffiths going to try to go inside, but kicks it back out. Johnson now with it on the right wing. Johnson throws it in the middle for Brown. Madison Brown puts up the shot. It's no good. It will be rebounded by Shaw for the Lady Jugrocks. 40 seconds on the clock now. Lady Senators still in their 2-3 zone. Scott's got it. Kicks it over for Turpin. Now inside. Smith puts up the shot. It's no good off the front of the rim. Griffith's going to get the rebound, push it the other way quickly. Griffith's going to hand it off to Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds as Johnson couldn't control it. Now a 30-second timeout's going to be called by the Lady Senators.
30-second timeout.
So about 25 seconds to go in this second quarter, and it will be the Lady Jugrocks ball. Lady Senators had a good opportunity right there to get some points, but just couldn't control it. The ball falls out of bounds. Leading scorer for the Lady Jugrocks will be Shaw with 5 points, and for the Lady Senators it will be Mackenzie Brown with 7 points. Now Turpin will bring it up. Just 20 seconds on the clock now. Witt gets it on the left side. Gives it back to Turpin. Turpin takes the dribble, gives it off to Witt. Witt goes into the corner, puts up a shot. It is good. Good shot there by Cassidy Witt, getting her first points. Now just 7 seconds on the clock. Johnson brings it up. 5 seconds now. Griffiths with it on the left side. Steps back, kicks it out. Got to put up a three, and it is no good by 20 Mackenzie Brown, but that will be the end of the second quarter where the Lady Senators lead 15-12. We're now going to go to a couple of breaks, come back for some halftime stats and the second half.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, blockbuster news announcement yesterday. The boys state tournament date will change due to the IHSAA's relationship with the Indiana Sports Corporation and Indiana and all of us who are involved in the NCAA tournament. I know these have been discussions that have been ongoing, but we have clarity and we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen in the month of March.
We do, and it's Indiana, and March is about basketball, and certainly the announcement with the NCAA coming here for their entire tournament a couple weeks ago was an important announcement. But we're going to play a little high school basketball during that same time, and glad to do it. We're also going to be able to celebrate our state championship in our home venue for the state finals, and that's Bankers Life Fieldhouse. And we're certainly happy to be able to do that.
I think what gets lost in all of this is that you and I and a whole lot of other people are in the event business. We've been in the event business for long times, large portions of our careers. We know what it takes to put on events. We know what to do about championships. We understand that there are a lot of moving parts, and there are obviously a lot of moving parts for the on a yearly basis for your boys and girls basketball championships and football and wrestling and all the others. But this just adds another layer. A few things we're out of our comfort zone as we get ready to face the NCAA tournament.
It does. And, I would look at this as like anything else with COVID and what this year's been about. It's been about compromise and adjustments. And that's where we're at here again. The boys tournament, there's a lot that goes into that, just as there is the girls or swimming or wrestling or gymnastics, whatever we have going on this winter. And certainly disruptions are not taken lightly and not something we want to do, because people plan their lives around high school basketball and high school athletics, and we're happy that they do that. And anytime we have to make a change of this magnitude, we know that it affects people. It affects people, and we certainly do not like to do that. But sometimes we just have to do what's, best, and as we see it and our board sees it, and that's why we find ourselves with the boys state tournament a week later this year.
The specifics of the deal are, as you say, is the boys tournament will be a week later than normally scheduled, and it has no impact on the girls, correct?
That is correct. It has no impact on the girls' tournament. It'll go off on the originally published dates. And matter of fact, we're there. We got a draw this weekend.
Yeah,
Sunday.
We do. I'm expecting a police escort probably from 465 on the south side of Indy all the way up to Meridian Street. Is that asking too much on a Sunday?
Bob, to get you in our studio and present those blankets.
Okay.
We're going to do what we need to do.
Well, you know what? You know that I and Greg Rakestraw, number one, we're honored to be asked. And secondly, it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to be with you and your staff. And we all know what's at stake, and we know how important a night like Sunday night is to find out who's going to be playing whom.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just evident over the years we've watched those. The team is a bonding activity. It's a time to refocus the season on the tournament. It's, as they say, they're moving to the end of the season. Where I come from, we call that putting the hay in the barn. So hay's in the barn, and it's really time to look and see, are we better? Are we ready to go? And we're going to have some teams make some run in this tournament that didn't expect to early on, and we're going to have upsets like we have, but that's what's exciting about Indiana basketball.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Welcome back. We're nearing in as we go into the second half of basketball between the Lady Jug Rocks and the Lady Senators. But before we continue, we're going to go over some halftime stats with Titan.
First for the Lady Senators, we have Landry Johnson with 2 points, Lexi Griffiths with 6 points, and Mackenzie Brown with 7 points. For the Lady Jug Rocks, we have Howell with 2 points, Witt with 2 points, Smith with 2 points, Shaw with 5 points, and Turpin with 1 point. Lady Senators are up by 3 going into the second half. Looks like 44 Ainsley Nance will start out in the second half instead of one of the original starters, 40 Riley Hall, who does have 3 fouls. Howell will now bring it up. Lady Senators in a 2-3 zone. Witt's got it on the wing, kicks it back over. Now Turpin's got it on the wing. Turpin dribbles it to the middle, gets double teamed by Griffiths and Johnson, and now a jump ball is going to be called, and it will be the Lady Senators' ball. Johnson's now going to bring it up. Johnson guarded by Howell. Johnson goes off for Brown. Now Griffiths is going to get the ball. Griffiths gives it off to Johnson, who cuts all the way around. Now Madison's going to give it off to Griffiths. Now Lady Senators go in a 4-high set. Mackenzie Brown with it, gives it off to Nance on the right wing. Now gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths is going to go to the middle, put up the layup, and it is good. Lexi Griffiths getting 2 more points. Now double team, and Brown's going to take it away. Madison Brown will get the layup to go. That's her first points of the game. Minute into the second half, and now Lady Senators applying more pressure. They're going to get another steal as Griffith's going to give it off to Johnson, who gets the layup to go. Johnson now with 4 points. Now Witt with it. Kicks it over, another turnover as Mackenzie Brown gets it, gives it off to Griffiths, who kicks back over. Johnson puts up another layup, and a foul will be called. So Landry Johnson will go to the free throw line for 1 shot and a chance at a 3-point play.
Foul on number 23, transfer with at 32nd for team first. On the line, 1 shot, Landry Johnson.
Johnson's free throw is good, so she's now at 7 points on the game. Turpin brings it up, gives it off to Howell on the wing. Howell tries to go middle, now he's going to dribble back, throws it into the corner for Smith. Smith throws it now inside for Witt, and it's going to be taken away again. So Mackenzie Brown gets it, gives it off to Johnson, and now Lady Senators will bring it up. Johnson goes right for Brown. Now Griffith's coming across, they're going to have a cross-court pass. Johnson now with it in the corner. Gives it off to Griffiths up top. Griffiths going to dribble to the middle. Stop and give it off to Mackenzie Brown out there. And now Madison's got it. Griffiths comes around to get the ball. Gives it off to Nance up top. And now he's going to kick it across. Johnson comes up and gets the ball. Now swings it back over for Griffiths. Griffiths thought about a shot, but now hands it off for Johnson, who puts up the shot at the free throw line and got it to go. Landry Johnson now with 9 points as she's scored 7 points quickly here. And now a timeout will be called. Just a 30-second timeout called by the Shoals Lady Jug Rocks. So Lady Senators come out very strong, going on an 11-0 run to start the second half. Now up 26-12 after only being up 15-12 to start the half. Landry Johnson with 7 of those 11 points. Will be the Lady Jug Rocks ball. Turpin now with it. Lady Senators back in a 1-3-1 zone. Witt now is going to try to go inside, gets between two defenders, gives it off to Smith on the short corner. Now kicks it up for Turpin. It's going to be another turnover. Brown kicks it ahead for Griffiths, who goes inside and puts up the shot, and a foul is going to be called on 21 Howell. I believe that's Howell's third foul.
Foul on number 21, Ashley Howell. That's her second. She's stepping off the line 2 shots.
Actually, no, it's just her second foul. Griffith's first free throw is good.
Substitution, Jug Rocks.
Griffiths now with 9 points.
42, Annie Scott.
Scott now checks into the game for the Lady Jug Rocks. Griffiths hits both free throws, and now she's at 10 points on the game. Turpin now brings it up, gives it off to Witt. Pass is tipped, but it's going to be controlled by the Lady Jug Rocks. Scott now with it, gives it off to Turpin in the corner. Now Turpin's going to dribble it all the way back out. Now gives it off. There's a three-pointer, and it is no good by Howell. It will be rebounded by Turpin. Now travel's going to be called, and it will be the Lady Senators' ball. Johnson brings it up, crosses the timeline, gives it off to Brown on the left wing. Now Mackenzie Brown's going to get it, gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths looking inside, now going to try to drive inside, kicks it back out for Brown. Now Lady Senators set up again in their 4-high set. They throw it down low for Nance. Nance controls it, now it's going to be out of bounds, knocked off of the Lady Jug Rocks. Now it looks like Madison Brown will take it out on the sideline. Gets it into Griffiths near half court. Griffiths is going to go right, give it into the high post, and a foul is going to be called on Shaw.
Foul on number 32, Gracie Shaw, her first, the team's third.
Brown will take it out again underneath the basket this time. Gets it right in for Nance, who puts up the shot and got to go. Will be an and one. Nance gets her first 2 points in the game and now has a chance for a three-point play.
Good, number 44, Ainsley Nance, the foul on number 23, Cassie Witt.
Free throw is good. Converting on the three-point play. Now Turpin will bring it up. Gives it off to Witt, who puts up a three-pointer. It's no good. It will be rebounded by Howell, who goes up, puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Griffiths. Griffiths pushing it ahead. It's going to slow it down now. Lady Senators on a 16-0 run. Now Johnson's going to get the ball back up top. Gives it off to Griffiths in the corner. Griffiths looking down low, but he's going to have to dribble it all the way back out. Griffiths gives it into the high post for Brown. Kenzie Brown gives it off to Nance. Nance gives it off to Griffiths, who comes around, puts up the jump shot. It is no good off the front of the rim. And Howell gets the rebound. Is not going to push it the other way quickly. Howell throws it down low. It's going to be tipped away, but Turpin gets it. It's going to be in and out, and now rebounded by Mackenzie Brown. Gives it off to Johnson. It will bring it the other way. Kicking it ahead for Brown. Throws it down low for Nance. Nance puts up the shot and got it to go. And now a timeout will be called by the Lady Jug Rocks. Just another 30-second timeout. So Lady Senators now up by 21 points after only being up by 3 to start this half. Up to an 18-0 run in just 5 minutes. It's all started on the defensive end, forcing a lot of turnovers, which have led to a lot of quick and easy shots. be the Lady Jug Rocks ball. Howell's going to give it off to Turpin, and Turpin will bring it up. Turpin going to go right. Guarded heavily by Griffiths, as I think the Lady Senators went back to man-to-man. Now Howell with it. And now Scott's going to take it across. Scott throws it inside for Howell. Now Howell dribbles into a double team. Gets the ball back after it was on the floor. Now he kicks it back out. Turpin's got it. Gives it off to Scott. Scott's going to dribble left side. Stop. Dribble it back out. Hand it off to Shaw. And Shaw kicks it back out for Howell. Now Turpin's got it again. Turpin guarded by Griffiths. And now Shaw's going to get the ball again up top. Lady Senators playing some really good defense. Now it throws down low. It's going to be tipped away and taken away. Mackenzie Brown throws it ahead to Madison Brown, who goes in for the layup, and it's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on 32, Gracie Shaw. That's her second, the team's 5th. On the line, 22, Madison Brown, 2 shots.
First free throw is good by Madison Brown. Now 2 substitutions. 40 Riley Hall and 5 Shelby Griffiths comes in for 20 Mackenzie Brown and 3 Alandra Johnson. Second free throw is good. So now Brown's got 4 points. Turpin now brings it across half court. Guarded by Griffiths, and now fouls are going to be called on Lexi Griffiths. First team foul of the second half.
Foul on number 12, Lexi Griffiths, her first team for substitution. Jug Rock, 50, Ava Smith.
It's now 50 Smith and 23 Witt come into the game. Coming in for Shaw and Scott. Now Turpin's got it. Pass is tipped away, but it will be controlled by Witt. Now Witt goes in the post, puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Senators. Griffiths gets it, and now Griffiths going to push it ahead. Goes all the way to the basket and gets the layup to go. Now Howell push it ahead quickly, gives it off to Turpin. Turpin puts up the shot. It's no good. Will be rebounded by Shelby Griffiths. Kicks it ahead for Lexi. Throws it down low. Hall puts up the shots. Blocked away, but an offensive rebound as Madison Brown gets 2 more, being at 6 points now. Now it's taken away. Lexi Griffiths going to push it ahead quickly. Puts up the shot. It's going to be fouled and goes to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 21, Alicia Howe, her third, the team's 6th. On the line, 2 shots, number 12, Lexi Griffiths.
First shot for Griffiths is good, putting her at 13 points. Second shot is good as well. Witt now with the ball. Witt throws it in the corner, but a foul is going to be called. Foul's on 12, Lexi Griffiths.
Her second, the team's 7th.
Turpin will take it out on the sideline, gets it into Howell. Howell gives it off to Witt, who puts up a 3-pointer. It's good.
3-point goal, 23, Madison Witt.
Witt now with 5 points on the game. Just 20 seconds on the clock now in the third quarter. Griffiths with it up top. Looks like Lady Senators are going for the last shot. 10 seconds on the clock now. Gets into the high post for Nance. Nance gives it off to Hall. Hall right inside the three-point line. There's 3 seconds on the clock. Gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths has to put up a shot, puts it up, and it is no good. Too short, and that will be the end of the third quarter, where the Lady Senators are up 41-15. We're now going to go to a commercial break and come back for the fourth quarter.
The recent market volatility has affected just about everybody's financial and investment situations. So if you're planning on retiring soon, will it still be possible? Of course, with many people's jobs being affected by the coronavirus pandemic, your retirement plans may have been thrown into confusion. But assuming your employment is stable, you'll need to review your retirement goals and progress you've made towards achieving them, so you can determine what moves, if any, you need to make. Then ask yourself some questions. For starters, are you flexible enough to make some changes to your retirement lifestyle? If you can find a way to make it less costly, you may not need to change your current investment strategy significantly. Also, if necessary, are you willing to work longer than you had originally projected so that you can put more money into your IRA or 401k? Here's another question. When should you take Social Security? The longer you wait, the bigger your monthly payments. Even in the midst of uncertainty, you still have choices. Consider them carefully and make the decision that works for you. For more information, contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Ryan Kemp at 812-620-5604. Member SIPC.
Welcome back to West Washington for the fourth quarter of basketball between the Lady Senators and the Lady Jug Rocks. Going into this quarter is 41-15. The Senators leading by just, I can't do it off the top of my head, 26.
Good job. Pass is tipped away as Griffith's going to go all the way to the basket and get a layup. So now Lady Senators up by 28. Is that right?
Yeah.
Griffiths now has 16 points on the game. Smith gets the ball in the short corner. Witt's going to get it and put up a three, but an offensive rebound will be no good. Tipped out. Turpin's going to get it. Now Witt drives inside, kicks it to the corner for Howell. Now pass down low. It's going to be bobbled, but kicks it back out. Shot is no good. Lexi Griffiths gets the rebound. She's going to push it ahead quickly. Gets all the way to the basket, puts up the layup. It's no good. And Smith gets the rebound for the Lady Jug Rocks. Now going to push it ahead. Shot is no good by Whip. Gets her own rebound, puts it up. It's no good. Ball is knocked around. Howell gets the rebound. Is not going to get fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 40, Riley Hall. That's her fourth, team's third. On the line, 21.
Paul got called for the foul. She now has 4. First shot is good by Howell. Howell now has 3 points on the game. Has a chance to make it 4 right here. Shot's up no good, but they will say Howell crossed the line on the shot, so would not have counted anyway. Johnson will now bring it up. A minute into this fourth quarter. Johnson throws it in the corner for Lexi Griffiths. Goes inside, loses the ball, but gets it right back. Now Johnson's going to get the ball near the logo. Gets in the high post for Hall, puts it out for Brown, who misses the shot. And Turpin's going to get the rebound and take it the other way. Pushes it ahead for Witt. Witt with the open 3. It is no good, an air ball, and will be out of bounds, and will be the Lady Senators' ball. Johnson to bring it up. Johnson goes left, picks up her dribble, gives it off to Mackenzie Brown. Now Hall gets it, gives it off to Griffiths in the post. Now Lexi Griffiths with it, and she gets the layup to go. Lexi Griffiths now with 18 points on the game. Smith throws it down low. It's going to be taken away by Brown. Brown gives it off to Johnson. Johnson's now going to push it ahead quickly. Now under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson gives it off to Brown. Now into the corner for Griffiths. Kicks it back out. Now Shelby Griffiths within the high post. Gives it off. Lexi Griffiths with it. It's no good. And Shaw gets the rebound. He's going to give it off to Turpin, who will bring it the other way. Turpin tries to go baseline. Has to dribble it back out. Throws it off for Smith. Smith kicks it across to Shaw. Puts up the layup and got it to go. Gracie Shaw with now 7 points. Johnson goes left side. Gives it to Hall on the high post. Now Griffiths out for the three-pointer. It is no good, but an offensive rebound by Mackenzie Brown. Johnson's going to get the ball up top now. Now kick it in the corner for Griffiths. Kicks it back out for Brown. Gets in the high post. Now they get it inside. Shot is no good by Hall. Now they kick the ball ahead. It's going to be knocked away by Brown, but it's going to be out of bounds and will be the Jug Rocks ball. Turpin goes right side for Howell. Howell is going to give it off to Shaw now. Witt now gets it, goes inside, puts up the shot. It is no good off the rim, but gets her own rebound, puts it up, and gets it to go. Witt now has 7 points on the game. Now a timeout's going to be called. Just a 30-second timeout by the Lady Senators with 4:13 on the clock. So the Lady Senators didn't really have the best first half, only leading 15-12 at halftime, but then they went on a huge run, and now they're up 45-20. Based on the first half, it looked like it was going to be a really close game, but Lady Senators have just really pulled away. Looks like 22, Madison Brown has checked into the game. Will be Lady Senators ball taken out on the sideline. Brown gets in the backcourt for Johnson. Johnson crosses half court, gives it off to Brown on the left side. Now Griffiths with it on the left side. Kinsey Brown now with it. She goes over to Madison Brown. Brown goes inside, picks up her dribble, gets it back out for Griffiths. Now Johnson with it. Johnson's going to go left side, put up the jump shot in the paint, and it is good. Landry Johnson now with 11 points. Howell's going to give it off to Scott. Scott's going to dribble right side, give it off to Turpin. Turpin guarded heavily, and now that pass is thrown away, but it will be recovered by the Lady Jug Rocks. Scott now with it, picks up her dribble, and now a jump ball will be called. It will be the Lady Senators' ball. Just 3:20 on the clock left, and the Lady Senators are up by 27. Johnson goes right side for Brown. Johnson gets it back. Johnson's going to kick it into the corner now. Griffiths throws it down low. It's going to be knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Senators. Brown gets it in for Johnson. Johnson's going to give it off to Brown. Now down low. Mackenzie Brown with it. Kicks it back out. Griffiths now with it. Gonna dribble around. Now dribbles it back out. Now Madison Brown cuts inside, gets the ball, and puts up a shot no good. Will be rebounded by Hall, who gets it back out for Mackenzie Brown. Griffiths now with the ball near half court. 2.5 minutes to go. Griffiths dribbles it around, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson goes left side. He's going to give it to Brown up at the top of the key. Griffiths now with it. Throws it down low for Hall, who turns, puts up the shot, and gets it to go. Riley Hall getting her first 2 points of the game. Now Turpin gives it off for Justice. Justice is going to kick it across for Howell. Under 2 minutes to go now. Get the ball into the corner now. Howell now with it up top. Turpin's going to now kick it across for Scott on the elbow. Now out for a three-pointer is no good. Will be an offensive rebound though. Howell puts it up and it is no good, but a foul is going to be called. Fouls on 40 Riley Hall as she fouls out. Now 34, Abby Young checks into the game for Hall, who fouled out.
Substitutions will be 34, Abby Young. 25, Haley.
Howell will now have 2 shots. First shot is no good. Howell will have one more here. Puts up the shot and it is good. Now substitution, 23 Ashley McShane checks in. And 14 Emma Justice checks in.
23,
Now a full timeout will be called by the Lady Senators with 1:33 left, so we're going to go to a commercial break.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
Welcome back for the final minute and 33 of basketball between the Senators and the Jug Rocks.
Johnson's going to give it off to Brown on the right side. Now Griffiths gets it. Griffiths throws it down low. Young now with it, puts up the layup and got it to go. So Abby Young checks into the game and gets 2 quick points. Now Smith with it up top, guarded by Griffiths. Goes to Justice on the left side. Justice gives it back to Smith. Kicks across, there's a three-pointer. It is no good. Offensive rebound though, puts up a shot, it's no good. And now foul is called. And 25, Haley Justice will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Now on 34, Abby Young. That's her first 18 kills on line. 55, Haley Justice.
First shot by Justice is good.
Substitution for the Senators will be number 1, Caitlin
Now
Powers.
2
Number 2,
substitutions will be Eva O'Toole and Caitlin Powers checking in, coming in for Johnson and Brown. Free throw is no good. It's rebounded by Powers, who gives it off for Griffiths. Just 50 seconds left on the clock. Shane gets the ball in the corner, now gives it back up for O'Toole. Griffiths now going to get the ball with under 40 seconds to go. Now timeout is called. I think it's just for the substitution as 12 Lexi Griffiths comes out of the game. This is technically senior night, as they actually did it earlier just to make sure they would get it in due to COVID, but this will be the last regular season game for the senior Lexi Griffiths as they go off and will play their sectional game on Tuesday against Edinburgh. And if they win that, I believe they will play that Friday night. McShane just going to hold the ball there, 20 seconds on the clock. I don't think they're really looking for a shot. McShane gives it off to O'Toole in the middle. Now kicks back out for Powers. With 10 seconds left, that's going to be the game where Lady Senators come out on top with the score of 51-22. So now go over some end of the game stats. First for the Lady Senators, Landry Johnson had 11 points. Lexi Griffiths had 18 points. Kinsey Brown had 7 points. Madison Brown had 6 points. Abby Young had 2. Riley Hall had 2. And Ainsley Nance had 5. For the Lady Jugrocks, Howell had 3. Witt had 7. Smith had 2. Justice had 1. Shaw had 7. And Turpin had 1.
We'd like to thank you all for tuning in to today's game. We hope you see you at sectional at Edinburgh, and talk to you guys later.